Hey guys, before we get to the Guitar Hero Live stuff, I just wanted to let you know a really special announcement is that I'm actually being endorsed by Warrior Guitars. And for those of you who have never heard of Warrior Guitars, I think they make the best guitar in the world. And they play so nice and everything's just...
Action is insane.
Action is completely insane.
I've been playing Warrior Guitars for over 10 years.
Yeah. You guys, we're going to have the Danny Johnson signature guitar coming out pretty soon. It's going to have a kill switch right over here, so you'll be able to, do the strumming and the buttoning all the time. I'm going to move the tone knob probably a little bit over here. It'll have one with a Floyd Rose, one with the standard tremolo, and it's going to have 26 frets. Yep, you're going to be able to hit the high G, whatever tuning, E stand, whatever tuning you're in. 26 frets. It's going to be scaled from the 19th fret all the way to the 26th fret. It's going to be amazing, you guys. If you can, go ahead and follow. It really helped me out. It really helped Warrior out. If you could follow their Instagram, links are going to be in the description. Keep an eye out for whenever the Danny Johnson Warrior guitar comes out.
The Danny Johnson's signature guitar.
Yeah, I'm also going to let you guys know on YouTube, of course. Like I said, links will be in the description. We've also been doing a lot of shows here lately, so that'll also be in the description too.
This guy is putting them all on Facebook and everything.
Yeah,
right?
and we're probably going to upload some stuff to YouTube here, but let's go ahead and get on to the Guitar Hero Live. Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to make a really quick video to compare the Guitar Hero Live controller compared to the other Guitar Hero controllers. We're going to go ahead and put up a little bit of, footage of the game, and I want to just make an overall review on my thoughts of the game. Guitar Hero Live is completely different than, our traditional Guitar Hero. There's 6 buttons, so you have 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, compared to, traditional, green, red, yellow, blue, and orange button, which is what has been going on for a really long time now. So, let's go ahead and go over the actual feel. The buttons feel pretty clunky. Let me see if I can get this up close to you guys. The buttons feel pretty clunky. They feel really similar to to Rock Band's buttons on their Stratocaster. Yeah, it feels like if you push the button in a wrong place, it becomes extremely difficult to push down. Not to mention, of course, you got these pieces of plastic in between the frets, so you can't really slide as easily. If you do slide, I don't know why you would slide, but if you do slide, it makes it very difficult because you literally get stopped. You can't really get anywhere. Let's see. Barring buttons. Like I said, whenever you push at a corner of a button, it becomes really squeaky and pretty difficult to push down. Pretty darn difficult. I'd say it probably takes 4 times the amount of force, maybe even 5 times the amount of force to push down, depending on where you push it. So whenever you bar notes together like this, it's really hard because you're pushing right here, right on the edges. So you have to put a lot of pressure down there for it to, kick in there. So it takes a lot of hand strength to, bar everything. Let's see, the strum bar. I like the strum bar. The strum bar is pretty nice. It's pretty much it's almost the exact same as the Guitar Hero, as the Band Hero controller. It's just that it's a little bit slimmer here, a little bit more sleek. The grip feels really nice. I don't know, the first controller that I got, probably why I didn't make a video at first. The first controller that I got, the down strum wasn't working correctly. It was actually double strumming, and there were just problems. So I had a defective controller on the first release. But aside from that, I like the body. The body feels really sturdy. It's just that the neck is very, I don't know. I think that they could have done a lot better on quality. It's just squeaky. Really hard to bar. Yeah, and you have to be extremely accurate whenever you're, fretting with the Guitar Hero Live controller. Because you have to pretty much be exactly in the middle for it to feel right. If you push it exactly in the middle, it feels pretty good. It's just that whenever you're even off just a little bit, if you hit it over here, it's wow, it just became 3-4 times harder to push down, and it feels like the buttons don't come up as fast. let's see. Oh yeah, thing that you guys should know if you don't have this controller yet. Make sure there's nothing inside, like the actual slot. Because you have to have a special tool to take the neck off, and it doesn't come with the tool. So, before, you put the controller together, make sure, you got the insides clean, so that way, you can actually, it's put together, and it's right. So the body, I want to go over. The body is literally, it's almost the exact same as the Guitar Hero Band Hero World Tour, whichever one you want to say it is. It's just that it's a little bit smaller. It's literally just a little tiny bit smaller. I think that you can kind of see like that. Yeah, it's just a bit smaller. The tremolo bar is pushed out way further down. It's like, I don't know how to say it. It's just the actual placement of the tremolo bar. So if you're used to whammying like me, which I'm not too sure if a lot of you guys do, but I'm used to whammying. If I ever do whammy, it's just like with my ring finger here, So I'm like, oh yeah, strumming notes, and oh yeah, whammy, whoosh, right there. But with this controller, it's kind of difficult to do that. So you're strumming, you're like, ring, yeah. So you can kind of reach it. It's just really uncomfortable because, yeah, I'm not too sure how that's going to work, but you got to it's very difficult to reach the tremolo bar. But, if you're strumming regularly like this, I think it's nice the way they put it. If you're used to playing like this, whamming like that, it's nice. Let's see. This live button, good placement. You're not going to hit the button usually whenever you're, playing a song. I felt that the star power button was pushed pretty, I don't know, it feels kind of strange. The star power button doesn't feel like it comes out enough in my opinion. It seems pretty similar, it's just that it's actually further away. So, if we look at them side by side here, the star power button's pushed further away and it was just kind of uncomfortable Hero Power. It's now Hero Power, guys. Hero Power is just a little further away. I mean, I'm still used to the traditional, Guitar Hero layout that we've had for the last lots of years. And, you get your pinky in there. It's nice to have your pinky do a little bit of action. I just feel that Guitar Hero Live, the way they have it laid out, there's really no reason for you to use your pinky anywhere. I mean, you could kind of use the pinky in like a chord like this, maybe, but that kind of just makes it even more complicated than just going like that. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to go over on this controller? Let's see. Oh yeah, the neck, very similar. It's literally the same exact headstock. So they didn't make too many major changes to the controller. They reduced the size of the body and they made it to where the neck can't be detached again after you connect it without a special tool. You now need a wireless receiver for the controller, so you plug a little USB stick in there and then it connects to this thing. Overall, I think that if they fixed the quality control or the buttons, they literally feel like Rock Band Stratocaster buttons. It's complicated. It's complicated and pretty difficult. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about the game itself, other than the controller. I want to talk to you guys about loading times. At least on the Guitar Hero Live aspect for Xbox One. We bought an Xbox One to play Guitar Hero Live. Loading times are crazy. Loading times are completely, it takes a while. I was really optimistic about this game, and it's just that loading times, if you finish a song and you want to start another one, you have to wait like a minute or two just to, get through the menus and stuff. Finishing a song, waiting for that, end scene to play, then for it to load up again and then start again. There's no restart button inside of the GH Live place, or is it the GH TV? I can't remember the name. But there is no restart whenever you go to spend points to play songs. There's no practice mode, so for all of you guys who like to grind out those solos and full combo those solos, it's become way way harder because now you have to play through the entire song. The ones that you have to spend points on to play, you can't restart them, and it's just pretty difficult. Yeah, there's no practice mode, which is completely crazy in my opinion. Let's see. The story mode inside of the game is just not really much of a story. You're literally some guy who plays a whole bunch of guitar for all these different bands, and I don't know, everybody looks at it. It's no big deal. You're some guy who plays a lot of songs for different bands, and that's what you do. There's no other real point for it. I really wish that they would have implemented, the boss battles that they had in Guitar Hero 3. Man, Guitar Hero 3 had it really good. You fight bosses. That's what made you want to keep going. It's like, oh my god, I just fought Tom Morello. Huh. Oh my god, the next boss is Slash. And then you fight the devil. You're like, Jesus, I'm fighting the devil right now with my axe, with these 5 colored buttons. Yeah, I wish they would have implemented more of that into the game. Guitar Hero 3 was actually, in my opinion, I don't know about you guys, but I felt that the storyline was pretty strong. I think that they should have started out, using, the beginning of Guitar Hero 3, how they had that mountain, and then you go up that mountain fighting all these people, and then you go up to the top. That would be pretty intense. I think that would be that in itself could be just the storyline. You could just literally be some guy who goes, huh, I shoot lightning bolts from my guitar, and you start rocking or something, and then you use hero power or whatever you want to call it, and then you make the person you're rocking or fighting against explode, and then that's how you would win. I don't know. I think it'd be really awesome for a story, at least campaign. Let's see. So the big thing was that there was no practice mode. That really hurt me big time. I was speechless that they didn't have a practice mode. Every single Guitar Hero game had practice mode. Unless there's one unless I'm crazy. Yeah. They took out practice mode. And the online system where you fight other people, you're always fighting other people, it just doesn't seem that... It says that it's more competitive, so you're always fighting against someone, but it's really not, because you don't know who you're fighting against. It's just some random people on the side. You can't really... If you're playing on Guitar Hero 3, where you go join a random match, or you join a pro face-off, you can see the guy's gamer tag. You're like, oh, okay, I want to play this guy. I'm going to totally destroy this guy, or whatever, and then they're really freaking good, and then either you lose or it was really close, and you want to fight that guy again. You have the ability to send the guy an invite to a game, or you can search for him again in the pro face-off. And I was like, man, I want my points back. I'm ranked, man. I'm playing ranked mode. That was amazing. It's just that it's put it this way, the way they have the online system now, it's even worse. Say you're playing League of Legends or a MOBA, Smite or something. It's they took out the league part of it, so there's no ranked mode, and you're just playing casuals. But you wouldn't be able to, invite anyone to a casual game. It's just, they missed out so much. I mean, Activision, they know they should have done this. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's right there. I just feel a little bit disappointed in Guitar Hero Live, because it's missing so many key parts that make the entire game, Guitar Hero. Other than that, I'm going to go over to the positive sides where, the songs are actually, I think that they're pretty accurate for the, given the, 6 buttons in the open strum. They're pretty accurate. It's pretty difficult to get used to. I think they should have went ahead and called it something like Rock Hero or something. Guitar Hero is just so much different than this game that I think that this should go off on its own kind of branch, kind of like DJ Hero. It's just that these buttons, just so much more for old people like us who are been longtime Guitar Hero fans to follow. So you have to learn a completely new system. Your pinky's completely not there anymore. I think they were trying to get more people to join, from the younger generation, which is what I was hoping for too. I want that to happen. I hope it still does. Makes them go look back and if they like this game, they'll see, you know, what is this? Holy crap. Got colored buttons. My pinky. What is this? Holy crap. And this is going to be crazy. And they play like Guitar Hero 3 and it's like super awesome. Yeah. I think that after playing the game for, you know, the few days that I have been, I haven't played a lot. I've been pretty busy with college, and I want to apologize for the lack of Guitar Hero live videos, but I'm going to start uploading a whole bunch of them. I have a lot of them on Twitch if you guys want to take a look at them. I would, if a lot of people were asking me what my rating would be for Guitar Hero Live, and the way I feel, considering that it's a completely new layout and has so many, I don't want to say so many, but it has a lot of different functions as far as the engines go and whatever because of, you know, the buttons and the open strum. I want to give it a 6 out of 10. I feel that if they fixed where there is a practice mode, loading times are faster, a restart button, those things, oh yeah, and like make an actual online if they can. They can. Of course they can. They're Activision. Freaking, it would be so much better. I would actually be excited to say I would give this a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I mean, even though that the buttons feel kind of clunky, you can always get around them. It's just that there's a lot of a learning curve. And I just remember there's also been a lot of problems with a lot of people with audio calibration. There is no audio calibration for Guitar Hero Live, which is pretty crazy. I mean, audio calibration on a rhythm game, you need to have it. It's important. It's really important. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later, and I'll be streaming some Guitar Hero here probably in about a couple days, maybe on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, you know, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll let you know on Facebook. And thanks a lot for watching the video. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you later.